Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Good morning, students. Today we did the constructions of how to divide a line segment in any given ratio m:n. That was construction number 11.1. Based on that, I have completed one sum from the exercise also. Now, today we are going to see about another construction, that is to construct a triangle similar to a triangle as per given scale factor. Now, here one word is come, that triangle similar. What do you mean by similar triangles? Actually, that chapter is going to continue now. That will be seen in the next section. But somewhat idea I should give about that similar triangles. What do you mean by similar triangles? As you know that you already learned about congruent triangles last year. What do you mean by triangles congruent? That means when two triangles are given, that means ABC and triangle DEF, if all the corresponding sides and corresponding angles are congruent, then we can say that the triangles are congruent. That you already learned in the last year. That means triangle ABC congruent to triangle DEF, already you have learned it. That means for a correspondence between two triangles, if all the corresponding sides, that means AB should be equal to DE, BC should be equal to EF, AC should be equal to DF, as well as corresponding angles. That means angle A should be equal to D, angle B should be equal to E, and angle C should be equal to F. Then you can say that triangles are congruent. Now here that word is come similar triangles. What do you mean by similar triangles? Similar triangles means if two triangles are given, that I will teach you later in the next section what about similar triangles detail. If two triangles are given ABC and DEF, now you can see here that the corresponding sides are not equal. By the figure itself you know that, but they are looking similar. Now for the triangles to be similar, what is a special condition? That angles should be congruent, that is for the congruent triangles, and for the similar triangles they are same only. That means angle A should be congruent to angle D, angle B congruent to angle E, angle C congruent to angle F. This is same for both the triangles, that means congruent triangles as well as similar triangles. Then what about the sides? Sides ratio, that means corresponding sides ratio, that means AB by DE and BC by EF and AC by DF. For this correspondence, that means triangle ABC to triangle DEF correspondence between the vertices of two triangles, if the corresponding angles are congruent and corresponding sides ratio, if they are equal, then you can say that the triangles are similar. That you will write that triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF, that means equal to sign we are going to remove. Similar. Now you understood, I think so, what is meant by similar triangles. Now here the construction, it is given that to construct a triangle similar, one triangle will be given, you have to construct a triangle similar to this triangle as per the given scale factor. Now I will ask you that what is scale factor? Scale factor means the ratio of this corresponding side. That already it is given that the corresponding sides ratios are equal. These corresponding sides ratios, that is called by the name scale factor. The scale factor can be of any ratio. So that ratio can be either greater than 1 or less than 1. According to that case, both the cases, we have to construct the triangle similar to the given triangle for this scale factor. That's what we are going to see in this construction. Here we are going to construct a triangle similar to given triangle with its sides equal to 3 by 4 of the corresponding sides of the triangle. That means scale factor is given 3 by 4. From the words, the number itself, you know that 3 by 4 is less than 1. Is it right? 3 by 4 is less than 1. That means here the triangle, a similar triangle, you have to construct according to that. Its ratio of the corresponding side should be is equal to 3 by 4. So the triangle, I am going to construct any triangle here only, but sometimes in question paper what is going to given that you will get the, you have to construct triangle also, because triangles measurements will be given, sides angles will be given. According to that you have to make the triangle, and then after that you have to make the similar, construct the similar triangle. So first of all, what I am going to construct here a triangle I am going to construct it. Any triangle, here an acute angle triangle I am going to construct here, but you can, according to the measurements you have to do in your notebook. That means question, according to the question, construction of triangles also maybe can be asked. Then after constructing the triangle only you have to make the similar triangle. Now I have taken a triangle here. That triangle name I have taken it as that ABC. That means question is that the similar triangle I have to construct such a way that its ratio, scale factor is equal to 3 by 4. So obviously you know that similar triangle will be smaller than this triangle, because less than 1. The ratio is less than 1. That means the triangle will be similar to this, same time its measurement will be less than, smaller than this triangle. How to construct that triangle? Now for that purpose what you will do that, first step is that draw any ray BX making an acute angle with BC on the side opposite to the vertex A. That means this is the vertex A. Here I am going to construct a ray here. Construct a ray. Okay. Construct a ray. That ray we will call by the name BX, such a way that it should be on the opposite side of the vertex A. Now here you know that 3 by 4 is the scale factor. The maximum number of arcs you have to make it is that 4. That means whichever the number is greater, 3 or 4. That means here which number is greater? 4. That number, that much arcs you have to construct. That means you have to locate 4 points greater than, that means 3 and 4, out of this 3 and 4 whichever is greater, that means 4 is greater. So we can say that locate 4 points on this ray BX such a way that B1, B2, B2, B3, B3, B4, that arc's radius should be same. Okay, so according to that I am going to construct with a suitable radius. How many points I have to locate? I have to locate 4 points. First point, second point, third point and fourth point. So I located 4 points on this ray BX. Then next step is that which point should be joined with the C. Then you have to just join this B4. I have marked this one as B1, B2, B3 and B4. Now I have to join this B4 and C. That you should consider that always denominator whatever number is there, that arc always you have to join with the corner point. That means we are going to construct, that means line segment you are going to draw, that is B4C. This much clear? Triangle already constructed. After that one ray you have drawn. Out of that how many arcs you have drawn? 4 points you are located on this ray BX such a way that all this radius, that means B1, B1, B2, B2, B3, B3, B4 are equal. Finally you have to join this B4 and C. That you have to remember like this way only. Whatever the number is coming as the denominator, that number point should be joined with the last corner point, that means C. Now next point is that you have to just draw a line, because here we are a connection with 3 and 4. Is it right? Therefore 3 and 4. 4 already we have joined with the C. Now 3 were to be joined. For that purpose you have got just an angle, acute angle here. That means you have got an acute angle. That acute angle you have to construct at B3 also. That means we are going to construct a parallel line to B4C through B3. Okay. For that purpose what you are going to see that you are just making this congruent angle there. How to congruent angle I already showed you that. First you have, with any radius you are drawing an arc. The same arc you draw at B3 also. Then after that take the distance between these 2 points. Yesterday I mentioned you that how to draw a congruent angle. Now this here you have to keep and then join this arc. Okay, you have to intersect this arc. First arc and second arc you have to intersect. Clear for you? First you keep the pointer at B4 and one arc same B3, same arc, no radius change. Second time the width of this arc, width of that arc you have to take, and that arc distance you keep the pointer here and just cut this arc. First arc you have to cut it. Now this B3 and this point you have to join with this with a line segment. Okay, here you can clearly see that these two lines are parallel. That means we are going to draw a parallel line B4C to construct another point through B3, which is that point you have got it as that, you will write it as C dash. Clear for you children? C dash you got. Now one more point you have to get, because we have to get a triangle. So ABC already one triangle is there. Now for the other point, what you will do that, again you are going to draw a line through C dash parallel to which one? AC. Parallel to AC you have to draw a line through C dash. For that purpose you are just making an angle congruent to this angle at C dash, because you know that corresponding angles, yesterday I mentioned to you that corresponding angles are equal, the line should be parallel. So here at C point I am going to make an angle like this way, make an arc like this way. At C dash also same arc, because I have to make these both angles equal. Now take the width of this arc by taking like this way, understood? This arc distance. Now where you will keep the pointer? At this point and just intersect this arc. The point of intersection of these two, this arc and C dash, you will join with a line segment. Now you can see that this is also parallel to this line segment AC. This point you will keep it as that A dash. Clear for you children? Actually there is nothing at all in this construction, so simple construction only. First you constructed the triangle, after that you have drawn a ray BX. Out of that I told you already that scale factor, whichever number is greater, that much point you have to locate by arcs. Then which point you should join with the corner point of the triangle, that means side, last side, vertex of the triangle, that you have to choose which one is coming as the denominator. So B4 and C you have joined. Now through B4C parallel we have drawn one line segment B3C dash. Same time CA, parallel to CA we are going to draw another parallel to C dash. It is going to intersect at A dash. So here copying of angle, understood? This angle and this angle congruent, this angle and this angle are congruent. Now you can see here that one triangle is constructed. Which is that triangle? Triangle AB dash A dash BC is the required triangle. Now you got that triangle triangle A dash B C dash is the required triangle. Now you can see here that this triangle is smaller than the original triangle. Why it is so? Because its scale factor is less than 1. Now I think that you might have understood clearly how this construction is done. Clear for you children? Here scale factor is 3/4, that means scale factor is less than 1. Because of that the triangle, this is the triangle, that means this is the similar triangles you have got with this original triangle. What was that? ABC. Clear for you children? Now that means how to construct the triangle, similar triangle, if the scale factor is less than 1. Now one more construction is there, that if the scale factor is greater than 1, that means I have to construct another triangle similar to a given triangle, such a way that here scale factor is given that is equal to 5/3. So obviously you know that this is greater than 1, scale factor is greater than 1. So how to construct a triangle similar to this triangle whose scale factor is 5/3, that means more than, ratio is more than 1. That type of construction how to be completed. For that purpose again have to take the triangle only. First I have drawn the draw the triangle, whichever triangle you have to construct, that triangle you have to construct it. Here I constructed roughly one triangle. Okay, now scale factor is given that what? 5/3. Now 5 by 3 scale factor, I already told that what is the first step you have to do? You have to construct a ray BX making an acute angle with the BC on the opposite side of A. Okay. Now how many arcs to be drawn? That means how many points you have to locate on this ray BX. It's already mentioned that, I already mentioned you that out of this which number is greater than that number you have to locate. That means that much points you have to locate. How many points you have to locate? 5 points. So let us take 5 points with any convenient radius. That means first one, B1, B2, B3 and now B4 and now B5. Okay. We have taken B1, B2, B3, B4 and B5. The next step what you have to do that you have to join any one of the points to C. Which point you should join? So that I already mentioned you that whatever coming as the denominator. Denominator which point is coming? 3. That means we have to join B3 to C. This is the only thing you have to remember. The remaining are same only. Now P3 and C you joined. Now draw a line through B5 parallel to which one? B3C. B3C we have to join, we have to draw a line parallel to B3C through which point? B5, because here connection is with 5 and 3 only, points only. Now for that purpose what will you see that, what will you show that? We have to do the congruent triangles. That means here one angle is formed, B3C, one angle. That angle you have to copy it where? At B5, because we have to draw a line passing through this B5 parallel to this B3C parallel through the B5. For that purpose we are going to copy this angle at B5. So B5 also I have copied that same arc. Okay, for whatever the radius I have taken here, the same radius I have to take here also. The one arc I have already drawn. Next step I already told you that what you have to do, you have to just take the width of that arc. Okay, where this arc is intersected at 2 points of these arms, that distance you have taken, and where this arc is intersected at this ray, there you have to keep the pointer and just cut this arc. Clear for you? This arc, that means first arc already you have drawn here, that on that ray arc you have to keep where this arc is intersected on BX, there you have to keep the pointer and just cut this arc. Now this point and this point of intersection you have to just draw with a line segment. Okay, I have drawn the line segment. Now you know that this BC is up to here only. So what you will do that you have to extend this BC up to where? C dash. Okay, that means BC you have to extend like this. Now you got the point. What is the point you got now? This is our C dash. Next step what you have to do that one angle already here, this angle, that means we have to draw a parallel line AC, parallel line with the AC through C dash. That means we have to draw a line through C dash parallel to which one? CA. Parallel to CA we have to draw a line through C dash. For that purpose C angle you are going to copy at C dash. Okay, at C dash you are going to copy. For that purpose one arc of any radius, same width you have to take and then you have to copy it here. Clear children? Now just C and C dash and this intersection you have to draw with the line segment. Now this one is not going to intersect here, so what you will do that you have to just extend the line segment BA up to A dash. Okay children, now you got the other point, that is A dash. Now the required triangle you got that A dash B C dash is the required similar triangle. That means A dash B C dash is the required triangle. Now look here, this triangle is greater than, this similar triangle is greater than our original triangle. Why it is so? Because its scale factor is what? Greater than 1. Because of that you have got another triangle, that means ratios. That means if you are taking the ratio of BA upon BA dash and BC upon BC dash, yeah, CA upon CA dash, you are going to get the answer as 5 by 3 only. That you can check yourself. That means you measure the distance of BA and distance of BA dash or distance of BC and distance of BC dash, or distance of CA or distance of CA dash, C dash A dash. So you are going to get the answer as 5 by 3 only. Clear for you? BA upon BA dash, BC upon BC dash, CA upon C dash A dash. These all are going to come it as answer is equal to 5 by 3. That means this triangle is greater than the original triangle because its scale factor is more than 1. Now I think so both the constructions you clearly understood. One is inside the triangle, other one is outside the triangle, because here scale factor is greater than 1, here what was that? Scale factor is less than 1. So that's all. Steps of constructions for both the cases are same only. You are just drawing the parallel lines only. Only the thing you have to remember here that first how many points you have to locate on the ray. That I already mentioned to you that out of this which is the greater number, that much points you have to locate, and which number, which point you have to join with the C, that you have to take the denominator. That means B4. 4 is the point in the denominator, therefore we have joined B4 with the C. Here the 3 was the denominator, therefore B3 I have joined with the C. Clear for you now? This both construction you might have understood. According to this you have to do the exercise 11.1. Here the triangles you have to construct because various triangles measurements are given. First you construct the triangle, then according to the scale factor you have to, sometimes it may be greater than 1, sometimes it may be less than 1. According to that you have to just draw the similar triangle, means construct the similar triangles. I think so you might have clearly understood whatever I mentioned in this constructions. And steps of construction, it's legibly written on the notebook. That's why I have not written here anything on this book, because already it is legibly written steps of construction in the book itself. Whenever you are doing, you have to do the construction, same times you have to write down the steps also on the receipt. I already mentioned to you that you have to keep this type of books, one side blank and one side line books. That means one side you draw the constructions you have to complete, other side you have to line the page, you have to write down the steps of constructions. Clear? With the practice only you are able to do this type of sums, because it's an important sum. You are going to get 4 marks very easily by doing these constructions. Okay children.